There was no explosion, no casualties, no shots fired. And yet global attention briefly focused on a small incident in a sensitive region. An Iranian drone was reported to have flown close to a United States aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln. There was no collision, no emergency alert, no visible escalation. Only one fundamental question remained. Was this a provocation, or was it something else entirely? Because in modern geopolitics, power is not always expressed through force. Very often, power is demonstrated through the ability to stop precisely at the limit. Iran presented its claim openly. One of its drones approached a U.S. aircraft carrier. There was no claim of attack, no claim of weapons lock, no claim of damage. This distinction matters. In military language, every word carries weight. Approach is not attack. Observation is not threat. And to this day, there is no evidence of any form of combat engagement. This was not a military crisis. It was a controlled and limited interaction. Iran did not act recklessly. What Iran demonstrated was the result of long experience operating under sustained military pressure. The drone involved was not a symbol of panic. It was a deliberately chosen instrument. Low cost, controlled risk, high strategic visibility. Iran understands the terrain, understands international law, understands escalation thresholds. The drone operated in legally permissible airspace at a calculated distance for a limited duration. This was not impulsive courage, it was disciplined confidence. Many states can strike, far fewer can approach and stop at exactly the right moment. Iran was not seeking war. Its messaging has been consistent. The presence of foreign aircraft carriers in sensitive regional waters does not automatically produce stability. But note the emphasis. If attacked, Iran will respond. If not, Iran will exercise restraint. This is not emotional rhetoric. It is a defensive strategic doctrine. Iran is conveying a clear position. We are present. We are aware. We are not passive. But we are also not reckless. In an increasingly volatile world, the capacity for restraint is a rare form of strength. The United States did not respond aggressively. There was no emergency address, no escalation in rhetoric. Official statements were brief, standardized, technical, routine operations, international waters, situation under control. This response can be read in two ways. First, Washington did not perceive a direct threat. Second, any strong response would have acknowledged the effectiveness of Iran's signal. In geopolitics, silence is not always voluntary. Sometimes, silence is the safest response available. Beyond the region, Russia interpreted the incident through a different lens, not as Iranian provocation, but as a predictable outcome of heavy military presence near sensitive zones. Russia's approach has been consistent. Stability is not created by ever larger symbols of force moving closer to contested areas. Stability emerges from recognizing limits of influence. In many crises, Russia has chosen to lower the temperature, not raise it. And in this context, Russia views Iran as a regional actor operating with calculation, not emotion. If Iran's actions had crossed a critical threshold, the global response would have been immediate. But it was not. There was no emergency UN session, no coordinated condemnation, no new sanctions. Europe remained silent. China called for stability. Gulf states maintained distance. This silence was not accidental. It reflects a tacit recognition that Iran's actions did not exceed accepted limits. In international politics, the absence of reaction is often the clearest form of judgment. Public narratives tend to compress complexity. One drone becomes an attack. One claim becomes a crisis. Military reality is calmer. Iran did not alter the balance through force. Iran reminded all parties that the balance exists, and it did so without a single shot fired. This incident is not about who is the bravest, nor about who is the strongest. It is about how power is exercised without breaking equilibrium. Iran demonstrated presence without aggression. The United States demonstrated restraint, whether by choice or necessity. And the international community chose not to escalate the narrative. This is where we pause and think together. Is global stability really built by deploying ever more aircraft carriers? Or is it sustained through boundary recognition, self-restraint, and rational regional actors? Not every answer must be shared. What matters is that the questions remain open. If you find value in analysis like this, measured, critical, and free from emotional reflex, support this channel by subscribing, by sharing, and by engaging in thoughtful discussion in the comments. Because geopolitics is too serious to be reduced to noise. And finally, a brief disclaimer. This video is intended for analytical and educational purposes only. It is not designed to incite hostility, not to promote conflict, and not to target any nation or people. All assessments are based on publicly available information and strategic interpretation, which may evolve as circumstances change. Think critically. Consult multiple sources, and do not allow noise to replace analysis. Until next time.